What's up there, misfits? Welcome to Pages of Ascension. Of course, welcome back if you've been kicking it with me here for a little bit. So this is the quality sign for the mutable group. So if you are a mutable sign, that means you are a Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, or a Pisces. All right, so wherever you've got those in whatever house you're looking for, this message may potentially resonate for that house. Okay, so this reading is intended to go for the duration of Sagittarius season. All right, so let's get things popping here and see what we've got for you. So as I'm shuffling and getting all your cards on the board, a little patience with me. I am looking for 7 cards because I get your tipping point out of those 7. So it takes a little bit of time for them to come out, as I like to let them come out on their own, okay? So while we're doing that, let's go over a little bit of fine print. Adult language, all that stuff. Actually, just go ahead and look over to your screen over here. Go ahead and read all that disclaimer for my readings in my channel. Pause it if you need to, and if you are cool with that, go ahead and press play again, and I will get the rest of these cards out. So I want to mention that for Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday, I will be holding a sale on a couple of different readings on my website. So if you were looking to try to get a reading with me that was more personalized, go ahead and check that out on those days. Yeah, I might let it run. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Saturday through Monday or if I'm going to do Friday through Monday. I have my own little issues with the whole idea of Black Friday, and it's like, you know, I'm black and it's Friday and I'm not going to do shit. How about that? So anyways, check the website after the Thanksgiving holiday here in the Americas, and if you're looking for a personal reading, Mike can catch one of those on sale if you've had your eye on it, okay? Alrighty. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I know Scorpio season was interesting, as I didn't exactly leave myself a whole lot of time to get my own shadow work done. So with that said, just to go ahead and give you a heads up, in Capricorn season, I will be dark, okay? So there will still be readings coming out, but you won't be seeing me on camera quite as much, okay? So I can get my own little work done, if that makes sense. So appreciate your love and your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Y'all keep me going, and I'm just so grateful for y'all. All right, so we just got to get 2 more out, and we can get this going. And they are not really trying to talk, so let's see what we got. Okay, so you know what it's looking like, mutable signs, is that some of you are walking away from a double energy. It's almost like there's been, I'll equivalent this to like a sibling rivalry, because that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here. But it's been with like you and some type of shadow aspect of yourself that you've been kind of battling. And I feel like you've almost come to the realization that you can't necessarily beat this particular aspect of self that you don't like, but that the trick of it for you, of course, as I would recommend, as I'm sure many other people who deal in this would recommend, is to find the balance with this particular aspect of self. So what I see you doing is actually calling a truce, or at least coming to a sense of peace with what has been, what is this aspect of yourself, who you are, and you're choosing to let it make you better and to strive to do and be better. Okay, so some of you Oh, that's interesting. This is actually kind of reminding me of a Dark Knight reading I did a little bit ago. Excuse me, so I will take that as confirmation that this is directly connected to that reading. That particular reading was called The Near-Death Experience. Okay? This is actually looking like someone who was into some really, really difficult substance issues, and you know, they've come to peace with the fact that they're an addict. So I'm just going to address this as it's you, okay, mutable signs. But in any case, even if you are not someone who has had an issue with hard substance abuse, I would still recommend watching that reading, because it can also be relayed to just negative habits in general, okay? But what I am seeing here is that there's a peace that's coming over you in reference to whatever these habits are, whatever this devil energy is. And it's because of that truth that it's allowing you to move on to something brighter, to something better. For some of you, you might be getting baptized. Okay. I am getting a little bit of like a born again vibe here for some people here. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. But it's like a recommitment to self, a recommitment to health, recommitment to balance, finding your inner child again. Okay. So that's just right off the top. All right. So what your theme is for Sagittarius season is abundance. I freaking love it. Okay. So yeah, this actually goes quite well with what you've got at the bottom of the deck, which is the card of prudence. It is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So, you know, what that's telling me with the 8s, because I am seeing a total of 4 8s in your reading. Holy crap, mutable signs. Like there's a massive transformation of self occurring for you during Sagittarius season. And I just feel like whatever devil energy that you've been kind of duking it out with is I don't want to say that you're defeating that devil energy, because it's not what I'm seeing happening. What I'm seeing happening is you're taking a break. You're kind of throwing in the towel on the war and just coming to at peace with it. So like, say for example that you have this terrible habit of eating sweets all the time. I'm not telling on myself at all. You just incorrigible sweet tooth, right? And so you've done everything that you could to try to fight off having this sweet tooth. You've taken, you know, pills or medications in order for you to not crave sugar. You've tried substituting it with carrots and, you know, diet root beer, for example. And, you know, you've tried just not eating any of that at all. It's like you feel like you've tried all these things in your arsenal to defeat the devil energy, but the lesson for you, where the abundance is for you, is not trying to conquer this energy so much as be at peace with this energy. Be at peace with the fact that you have an incorrigible sweet tooth, and sometimes you're going to need to indulge. For you, the balance, for example, would be in, okay, I'm not going to bring certain things in the house because I know that I will just go to town and I'm going to eat them all and there won't be nothing left. Okay. You know, or choosing to only go out and get something that has like that excessive amount of sugar in it when you're craving that sugar, instead of just having it there on standby. So it's a coming to peace over, you know, mistakes you may have made in the past, certain habits that you are, you know, having a hard time giving up, just coming to the acceptance that there is some sort of addiction or shadow element of an energy that's kind of been running the show. Okay, it's coming to the acknowledgement of that. So we've got the 4 of swords here. Excuse me. Okay, that's a rest. That's a break. But here's the thing. Whether you have been in this current like state of taking a break, or this is where you're going to be during or throughout Sagittarius season, I do feel like when you come out of this energy, things are going to look a lot brighter. They're going to look a lot different. The sun is literally coming right after this card, you know, so it's like you go into from this Eight of Cups energy of just like overindulgence. It's negatively aspected here with the Ten of Swords, okay? So, you know, indulgence, addiction, overconsumption, just overdoing, whatever it is, okay? And then it's like you come to the realization, okay, I've been overdoing this. I need to give this up. We need to take a break from this, all right? And it's like once you come out of that break, the sun shines again. It's almost like you're able to see a little bit clearer the best way for you to navigate and work with this particular shadowy energy versus trying to pummel it back into the ground, okay? Ultimately, it's a part of the ego, and the ego is still a part of you, okay? So yeah, and what I'm seeing here is a commitment to this. So for some of you, we are literally looking at a complete overhaul and change in your lifestyle habits. We're talking eating. Some of you might be exercising more. You might be getting out a little bit more. And for some of you, this is socialization as well, if you've been a bit closed off as of late, okay? And it's the being prudent or sticking to this plan, being committed to this plan here with the Hierophant that's going to bring this abundance in. It's almost as if the universe is looking for commitment from you, okay? Mutable signs. So let's go ahead and pop into your clarifiers. Let's see here. I really want to know what this Devil energy is. So let's look over here. And that might be all I clarify for your reading. And we're getting another Devil energy here. For some of you, this Devil energy, especially with it affecting your abundance, is being in a poverty-conscious mindset. And it's giving of that, thinking that you're not going to have enough. Then thinking that you need to almost hoard certain things. Thinking that if you show emotion, you're showing weakness. And you know that that's not the case. So we've got what would be in a traditional deck, the Five of Cups, okay? So, excuse me, the Five of Pentacles. So, feeling lack. It's my card of lack, okay? And then we've got emotions here. And again, with the shadow and the light on the top of this, on this card, it is showing the need to balance. And I feel like for some of you, this energy specifically that you're trying to balance is masculine in nature. Now, keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us that we're constantly trying to keep at a balance so that we can live our highest vibrational life, right? So for some of you, the issue is bringing the masculine side of your nature into balance. And once that balance is achieved, the abundance will flow, okay? So, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to clarify for you, because the side of this, the right side of this is looking, it's looking fine. It's looking perfectly self-explanatory. It's, you know, resting and taking care of yourself and choosing to commit to healthier habits, a healthier lifestyle, and sticking to it. It's that sticking to it, you know, that's going to help to balance things, and that balance is going to help to bring the abundance, okay? It's a little bit of a hopscotch effect for you specifically, okay, immutable signs. So the message that Spirit has for you is divine drunkenness. That's really ironic, Spirit, considering the cards that are on the table right now. It says surrender to your spiritual revelry. Reverie. Anyways, so I feel like this card is specifically, it's asking you to get into a deeper connection with the divine, right? And I feel like this is heavily tied to this, the Four of Swords energy that you've got here. Okay, it's like taking this rest as necessary so that the gunk can leave and the new enlightenment, the new oh wow. Okay, so I was about to say new assignment, but I was trying to say new alignment. So for some of you, this is an ending of a cycle, which hallelujah, right? Hallelujah. But within that ending of a cycle, you know, there's still a resting period and things that need to be cleared out so that the new instructions for what you need to do to get yourself in this energy can appear. Okay? So yeah, I feel like there's downloads coming in for you, specifically mutable signs, about what to do next, where you should be investing your energy. But you're going to have a really hard time hearing that if you don't take the time out that is being suggested here by Spirit, okay? Taking that time out is going to allow you to reconcile some of these habits that you don't, I'm going to say habits and themes that you don't like about yourself, and allow you to get closer and in touch with your version of the creator. Okay, so what your lesson is looking like for Sagittarius season, oh wow, okay, it's indecision. So it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. That's really interesting because this card doesn't come out a lot. So for some of you, we might be looking at this rest is needed so you can make this decision so you can be in the clearest frame of mind to make the decision to clean up your life, clean up your act, invest in healthier habits, invest in your work for some of you, if you're thinking about starting a small business specifically. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, this is spiritual studies. It's like, if without this rest that is suggested here, there's not going to be a lot of movement. Like literally, the movement forward into this new cycle for you, mutable signs, is heavily dependent on you providing some self-care for yourself, okay? Now, the indecision I'm feeling like, and this is kind of based on a lot of the swords that I'm kind of seeing floating in your reading, is that you're stuck in your head a little bit. And it's possible that you've been very clouded because of whatever you've been doing or consuming, or participating in, that's been in this lower vibration here of the devil, okay? So taking some time out from that is going to allow these messages to come through to you, to let you know where the sun is peeking through the clouds next, okay? So that's all I've got for you this time, mutable signs. I sincerely hope these messages helped you, okay? If they did, don't forget to like and share, and of course subscribe, because there are more videos coming. All right, so your peace is your power, and I'll see you next time. Bye.